Hey guys, what's up? This is kaozbender here again for yet another video, and welcome to the first video within the 3-year anniversary of LP special, as well as really closing into the 10,000 subscribers. I think we're like 40 away of reaching that goal, so kind of was a really nice coincidence. So welcome to the answers video to the question, not really a poll, but the question video that I had around 2 weeks ago. The very first thing that you might notice is that the lighting is not super great as in those videos. I waited to do this later in the day because the weather has been super shit, so there hasn't been any sunlight whatsoever. So I kind of was like, okay, I should wait. But it doesn't look like the sun is going to be coming out at all. So the lighting is a little bit more shit than those videos. I'm gonna make sure that the next ones are not so bad, and I guess visual quality. So I have all of your questions here. Without any further ado, let's just go ahead and begin. The first name. I'm going to go from oldest, well, from my phone of what I can see, from the oldest to the newest ones. And it is safe to say that if I butcher any name, I'm really sorry. I do not intend to do this. Okay, let's begin. Aaron, I'm already fucking up. Aaron Bradford, who is the best Nintendo character, personal preference, apart from Honey Queen? Well, yeah, I would have to agree that Honey Queen is kind of an interesting character. Personal preference, I love Yoshi. Ever since I started playing Mario Kart 64 and Mario Party, I always chose him to be, the one who you play with, since those games are not really stat-based. Like, for example, in Smash, I never choose Yoshi because I don't really like his playstyle. But in games where the stats are not really relevant, like Mario Kart and the Mario Party games, I always choose Yoshi in those types of games. Brawlmaster245, are you excited for Lucas and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U? Not whatsoever. I never used Lucas or NES. But I know my friend Bobbery creamed his pants when he was announced. We were watching the stream together, and I shit you not, for the 2.5 years that I have met him, I have never ever heard him squeak so fucking bad whenever he saw Lucas. I'm sure he's excited. I'm not whatsoever. I haven't even bought any of the DLC characters, but I'm not hyped whatsoever. Max1238, what is your favorite vehicle combination in Mario Kart 8? Anything that gives you top speed, that's just basically it. Visually, for the character I choose my Mii, which has the highest weight. But kart-wise, visually I really like the P-Wing kart, which is part of the second DLC pack. Slick tires, the black ones, because I think there's another variation which is purple, and the golden glider, since I have right now I think it's over 13,000 coins or some shit like that. But before that I used the cloud ones because they gave you 0.25 of acceleration, so that was kind of hype. Supermona64, why did you hate Splatoon but then liked it? After seeing the competitive aspect of it, I kind of got into it because I'm a kind of a super competitive person. You guys know my story with Call of Duty and RuneScape and other sorts of games. So after looking at the competitive potential of it, I really liked it. For the lols, a favorite amiibo. My favorite ones are the ones who are which are the most detailed. Like, for example, you have Donkey Kong, Kirby, Mario, what else? What are some real bland ones? Recently released Pac-Man, those are pretty shit. But the ones that I really like are, all of the ones that have a lot of detail, like Fox, Captain Falcon. I really like Zelda for all of the little details in her dress. So all of the ones that have very small detail are really cool to me. But overall, I think I like Fox the most. Favorite 3DS and Wii U game. Wii U, I would go for Mario Kart 8, and the 3DS, I really like Super Mario 3D Land. I know, only Mario games. Which favorite Smash game and character? My favorite one is the first one because it was super silly looking at all of those fucking polygons. And my favorite character, if it's in that one, I used Fox and Kirby. Overall, in Melee I used Fox and Falco, you know, like a super tryhard, but I didn't really look into any competitive shit on it, so I didn't really know. I only liked it because I really liked Star Fox. Brawl, I used Marth, Falco, and Fox, and then in the new one, the one for Wii with 3DS, I used Zero Suit Samus, Ganondorf, Fox, and Falco as well. And he's asking in Spanish if I would do the rest of the video in Spanish commentary, but since, you know, 95% of you guys watching this are, you know, English speaking, that would have to be a no. I'm really sorry. The real Mario Sonic fan. That sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Will you sub to me? Sorry, I don't subscribe to people who ask for it. You know, this is, you know, I subscribe to content that, you know, interests me. You know, the sub to sub thing is not really, you know, it has disappeared like really badly from YouTube. So, you know, I don't really subscribe when people ask me to. eggman Vidmaker. Here's a list of my questions. Any tips for YouTube? I have a very big video coming out, which is giving you guys all of the tips and heads up that I have learned in these 3 years of Let's Plays. It's going to be either a 1-2 hour video, or I'm going to break it down in like 3 parts. It covers everything from personal requirements, what you have to do, what I have seen, that what you should and you shouldn't do. Hardware, software, editing, rendering, uploading, dealing with comments, annotating, like all of that stuff. So look forward to it. Do you have an IRL shop, or you work in one? If so, what is it, or what is your job? So around 2.5 years ago, I think it's going to be August. No, okay, yeah, in August it's going to be 3 years. We opened up an access control business. Now, what access control is, I'm not gonna go super in-depth on it because number one, I don't really know all of the technical stuff in English. You know, I would have to look up so many things to explain you, you know, like very, very well what it is, you know, in English, because there are many words which are very specialized in that kind of field. So you know, I can't really give you like a super in-depth look on it, but on a general aspect, what access control deals with is that right now, okay, I'm just going to put it as an example. Right now we are in, I think they are called gated communities, the ones that are like, for example, like a neighborhood, but like around like a huge fence. And there are multiple parts in which you can access the, you know, the gated community if you live inside, or if you're gonna visit someone. So we are in gated communities, schools, and gyms. Now the thing that kind of has to, let me see, yeah, I'm already, you know, I'm only giving you a general overview, and I, you know, can't really find the technical words. But basically, you know, here in Mexico, you know, this is only for the for the gated communities. You know, the security is not like super great. So, you know, not only does it deal with security, I mean, we have the software and hardware that work together in order for the clients or the users, the, you know, whatever, for the clients to, for the owner of the business to have control over the financial aspect of the, you know, the business itself. For example, in, you know, let's just say in, you know, in a school, you know, let's just say the students pass their card through like a reader and it opens up. That seems like really silly, but behind it, the school has to keep track of so many things that, you know, if the student has all of their papers recorded in it whenever they signed up for it, if the parent is up to date with the payments, if there's like no problems with the you know, let's just say if the student is suspended, the teachers record that on the software itself, and the student is denied the access. You know, not that you really want to go to school whenever you're suspended, but it's, you know, still kind of it. I could talk about this on a stream because I'm really not going to go super in-depth on it right now, but I would have to look up a lot of you know, technical words for it. So just in general, an overview of it is just access control with both software and hardware, which is so efficient. I mean, it provides the business owners, or, you know, owner of wherever we install it, to have such an efficient control of everything financially, staff related. That is just, you know, software is the future. So next one is, how do you find a loafer on web? Once my sister sent me a picture of, you know, loafer itself looking at a screen and then turning around with like this with a silly ass face. I didn't know how it was called, but then I was browsing through some dank meme videos on YouTube, and I saw his face in the thumbnail, and I read the loaf bloke, and I just googled it and found, you know, I found the know your meme, and I then figured out that it was called loafer. So, you know, that's just how I found it. Cat or dog, the world is hyped to know. I'm a dog person, I fucking hate cats personally, so, you know, that's the answer. Hoodies with a Z at the end. Why do you hate Honey Queen? I just hate the fact that she's such an irrelevant character within the Mario series, and she got a spot in Mario Kart 7 as a hidden character. I mean, that just really bullshit, dude. What is it with you and Sonic Mario team? I'm gonna have another video coming out that has to deal with YouTube stories, and he is going to be included in there, don't worry. But for now, go to my second channel and look through the SMT archives. You will be amused. Eban Vidmaker makes another appearance, saying, if you put all of your amiibo in a blender plus a 9,000 gold amiibo, what? 9,000k gold Mario amiibo, will it blend? Or will it be Chaos Blender? JK, but if you want to answer. I would blend the common ones. If you tell me to blend the, you know, Marth, the Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, Fox, and Little Mac, what else are the rare ones? Pit, what's it from the third one? You know, Shulk, Rosalina, all of them, you know, I would basically say fuck that. Jacob McCumber, which I think he's L4D Tank from the streams. Thank you for all of your presents. What is your favorite video game ever? That would be Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. What LP series do you have the most fun making? I had the most fun with the Road to Paper Mario 3DS just because I was starting out, and I saw that it was like super fucking fun. But recently I had a lot of fun with Super Mario Galaxy and Pikmin 2, because there were like so many fuck-ups I can't even start to explain. Let's see, what job would you want to have other than YouTube? I already explained, you know, this question, and YouTube is not my job. I never plan it to be my job. You know, it's only, you know, I make money from a hobby, from playing video games, and it's never going to be more than a hobby. You know, it's really volatile, so I really don't want to get into it. Let's see, what is the worst game you have ever played? Let's see, I've played many games, but there was a game on the N64 that was like Formula 1 racing, but I don't know what it was. The controls were like super shit, so I played it like 10 minutes and I never played it again. Let's see, what is your favorite Nintendo franchise? You know, I fucking love everything Nintendo related. That's as if you were saying, what is your favorite child out of like 10 children? You know, it's just like not possible. I just like all of them from what I've played so far. Do you watch any anime? If so, what shows? Now, if anyone is a fan of anime, I'm not really sure if this is one. I'm pretty sure Naruto is anime. I only watched like the main series years ago, and I never got back into it. So, you know, I would have to say it's Naruto, I guess. When and what is going to be your next LP that involves choosing people to be co-commentators? This year, I'm not really sure. Right now, I'm working on the Road to Star Fox Zero, then it's gonna be Road to Yoshi's Woolly World. And to close the year, maybe if I have time, I'll be doing New Super Mario Brothers on the DS. So that could be potentially it. I'm still not super sure. Alex Pelletier, so sorry. How old are you? As of the time when this video is released, I am 22. However, my birthday is on the 6th of August, so it's coming quite soon. I always have like a little special at the intro of my videos saying that I am like a year older. KH Let's Plays, what the first Nintendo game you ever played? It was Star Wars Shadows of the Empire on the Nintendo 64 when I was 6 years old. There's another story on the video coming soon, but I never got past like the 4th or 5th stage. I had no fucking clue. Mario, holy shit, dude. These are a lot of fucking questions. Mario knows one. What is your favorite Mario Kart? Mario Kart DS. What is your favorite Mario Party? Mario Party 2. Who is your favorite YouTuber? chuggaaconroy. What is your favorite game? Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. I can read the trees. Can you? Fuck yeah. What are your opinions on Sticker Star? It's shit. What are your opinions on Paper Jam? It's gonna be fucking awesome. What are your opinions on Super Mario Maker? Overhyped. Do you enjoy N64 games better than modern ones? Not really. What time is 2 o'clock? Well, that would be 2 o'clock. What has been your favorite LP? LP, like, as a whole, I'd have to say The Thousand-Year Door. I'm just a super huge fanboy of the game. But as in series in general, the road to Paper Mario 3DS was also pretty hype. You guys know I'm a super huge fanboy of those games. Let's see. Are you enjoying Nimbus? Not really. Right now, since I am just about to be done with it, I'm like, I just want to be done with it already, dude. Exactly how many subscribers do you have? The last time I checked, which was yesterday, we had 9,950 or 49 or some shit like that. How much do you earn from YouTube, or have you earned in general? I can't give any exact details on that, I'm pretty sure, but there are times in which it's lower and higher. During school, school times, whatever, it gets lower, but on summer and winter vacations, it goes up like, a whole ton. It also depends on what game I'm playing. What is your favorite game of all time? Thousand-Year Door. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because it needed to play Thousand-Year Door. Do you want Wiggler back in Mario Kart? Fuck no. Do you want Funky back in Mario Kart? No, that was super fucking broken. Don't you love Pink Gold Peach? Fuck yeah, she is my main. Are you good at Smash? Not really. Are you good at modding any games? I have never done that, despite being, kind of related with software. I've never really modded any games. Are you a fan of Splatoon? Yes, I am. Is it your birthday? No, it is not. It is the 6th of August. Did I ask any more questions at CraigMHGG? His questions are coming up, so I'm not really sure. RMHJ, why is it that we never see Honey Queen in your living quarters? Could it be that it's a fragment of your imagination, or possibly you being drunk of honey? Well, she's always stuck in the basement making honey and being my sex slave, so yeah, that's why you never see her. Knight Rider 508. What new feature were you excited before the release of Mario Kart, before MK7 released on 3DS? I never really looked on it. I wasn't like super hyped. Like, I only saw it like at a store, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm grabbing this. I didn't really look into it before, so I can't really answer that one. And then Victor Majestic replied saying, we all know it's Honey Queen, there's no need to ask him. Fuck you. The real Mario Sonic fan, how old is your sister with a winky face? She is 19 right now. Tom to Mario. 1. What is your favorite food? As in general, I really like Italian food and of course Mexican food, but if there's one in particular, I have no fucking clue. It's just so many that I can't fucking... I really like food, everyone likes food, I can't, really decide. It's, the same as if you have 10 children and you have to choose your favorite one. Do you watch other YouTubers? Hell yeah. I'm subscribed to like 120 people. Who is your favorite Mario character? That would be Yoshi. What is your favorite game of all time? Thousand Year Door. The real Mario Sonic fan, can you give me money? Sure. Put your PayPal address and like send it to me like on Twitter. No, not really. Obviously not. Nintendo Man 01. What games do you want to see at E3? So yeah, kind of a late reply. But I can sort of swap it. I'm really excited for Star Fox Zero and... Alright, so rewatching the footage, I noticed that the camera did indeed overheat and it didn't actually catch 5 of the questions. So I'm going to be mentioning those on screen and then I make another pause to check it and then that's when I sort of figure it out. So don't worry, the order of the questions is not going to be altered. Or altered, whatever. By the way, excuse the horrible ass quality, I just noticed that and it's already late at night for me to record in the same location, so yeah. Anyway, I left out at the question by Nintendo Man 01, what games do you want to see at E3? Again, kind of a late question, but the one that I was really excited about was to see Star Fox Zero and Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. You guys already saw my reaction. It was, you know, it was alright, I guess. Other than that, I'm pretty hyped for Yoshi's Woolly World, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure Nintendo did fuck up a lot with Metroid Prime Federation Force, I think it's called, and the Animal Crossing game. I mean, fans, Metroid fans already want to cancel the project with a petition, so you know that Nintendo kind of fucked up. Bulblax asks, why are you a robot? That may never be, you know, disclosed. That is personal information, so I cannot reveal that. William Colt, how did you become a part of Nimbus? Back when I was, I think it was around a month before Mario Kart 8 was going to be coming out, the kind of not really owner. If you guys know Red Falcon Games, he now owns the channel, but back then he was he used to only kind of manage the uploads, but now he owns the channel, and he was the one who contacted me asking me if I wanted to do my you know, the Mario Kart 8 guides. Because he saw my Mario Kart 7 videos, he was looking through some strategies to get better at the game, I guess, and he came across my videos. He saw the strategy for the carts, you know, the cup, the Wi-Fi tips, and he saw the track guides, and you know, he liked them, so he asked me to be part of it, and you know, I've been there ever since. Let's see, Joe Frederick. Honest, when we recorded our Sunshine video, what did you think? I think it was really embarrassing, and all that no sugar coating. I think that's what he's meaning. My voice has gotten less squeaky. I'm always really, how do I even say this? I'm always really nervous when I go commentate with a person that that I haven't actually talked to, which, you know, was the case for a couple of my videos. Since you were like a part of my, you know, like you were commenting and stuff, you kind of had an idea of how my personality was and, you know, all that shit. It was a lot easier that way. But you know, since you were a lot younger, I mean, you sounded like, I think you even said your age, but you know, you sounded really young. So, you know, I didn't really want to be super vulgar, like I am in my videos. So that kind of made me, you know, a little bit nervous, but it was really easy to work with you. And for anyone else who I'm going to be doing co-commentaries like, Jacob, well, yeah, like a previous question, that's, you know, one thing to keep in mind. Mother Dragon 64 asks, what is your advice for starting YouTubers? Like I said to, I think it was eggman with Maker, I'm going to be having a multiple, you know, I think it's going to be like 2 hours, 2.5 hours of videos of tips that I have personally learned. And you know, that's going to be coming out, I think, on either Wednesday or Thursday. I need to see when I can finish recording all the footage that I need, but that is surely to be very helpful for anyone who is going to start, at least for Let's Playing, because I don't know any other you know, kind of areas or categories for video making. Like, if you were to ask me, oh yeah, I want to make a, I don't know, makeup channel, car review channel, then I would have no fucking clue. And then we have the 2 more before we get into the other part that I, you know, didn't indeed fuck up. Frozen Sword 14, good friend, asks, is the reason your son copies you because you are so damn sexy to women? Well, that would be another reason why, you know, he likes to copy my style. But, you know, it's in a way it's kind of flattering that you have, you know, this person leeching off of your fucking ass, you know. Like, just picture my hand as SMT and you have him here and egging you in your fucking neck, just fucking leeching your fucking blood all the time. You know, it has ever, you know, in the past couple of months it got like not so bad, but you know, there was a time in which I was like, you know, I tried to do everything too, but yeah, it's pretty shit that I had to, you know, deal with that fucking leech. And last for this little segment in between, Mega Shroom asks, what is your favorite game ever? And as I said before, that would be Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. So, yeah, that's just pretty much it. Sorry for this little interruption. I just had, you know, a couple of camera issues, so now we're gonna go back into the other location. Alright, good thing that I checked it. It was about to fuck up somehow. Anyway, Craig MHGG with a lot of questions. Craig, obviously, you know who he is. What are your plans after college? I'm already working, focusing full-time on both my business, and I'm also part of the, it's not really the software, neither the IT. There was the school that I went through, you know, in elementary and junior high. I'm part of that, and I'm with the kind of IT and software part of it. I am really not going to, how the fuck do I even say this? I focused on that a lot before, but since, you know, I am going to be focusing full-time on my, you know, on my actual job, I'm not really going to be there as often, but, you know, I still need to be there, you know, a couple of times a week. Any cool, unique projects coming up? Yes, the Star Fox videos are going to be super cool. There's going to be like a lot of outcomes, and it's basically like 31 4-minute videos, but you can choose like all of your paths because there are like very unique things within the game that, you know, it's just like really really nice to look at all of it. When did you start Let's Playing other than chuggaaconroy? I needed another place to practice my English, so I decided to, you know, commentate in English. Best LP experiences. I love telling story time with Kaozbender on my videos. Who is your best internet friend and why? No pressure. Not really gonna answer that one. I mean, I really don't want to, you know, mention that, you know, but yeah, whatever. Who is your best IRL friend? His name is Juan Pablo, which I've known him for since 6th grade. You know, actually yesterday, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you know what happened yesterday. It was like on Saturday rather. And yeah, he was there. He's my best friend, and he's about to have his first girlfriend, and I am so fucking happy for him. I was, you know, I had a little bit too many drinks, and whenever I saw him with her, I was like, "Hey, please move!" And then I just fucking hug him, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm done. You can continue doing your thing." So yeah, well, you know, he's my best friend. Do you plan to keep Let's Playing for after you finish school? Of course. Why do you think? Who do you think is overrated on YouTube? Who? I think. I don't really fucking know. All of the PewDiePies, all of the PewDiePie wannabes. I mean, he's alright. You know, I checked a couple of his videos. I can't fucking stand him, but you know, a lot of respect for him. He has like a charity stream for charity water, like raising like $250,000 or some shit like that. But yeah, you know, respect to him. But all of the ones who want to be like him because, you know, they know that it's attractive to people, you know, that's overrated. Biggest fears, I'm really afraid of the ocean and partially afraid of the dark. I've left this fear of mine like for a couple of years, but I still, you know, feel kind of unease, you know, whenever I'm like a super dark place. Would you go back to PAX to meet your fans again? I didn't get to meet any fans. I was only walking around with Bobbery. So yeah, we're gonna go again on PAX 16. If you could live anywhere on other than Mexico, where would you live? It would be either in Europe or in the US. Let's see, now a silly question that only matters to me. Would you ever want to start recording our forgotten verses again, since my OCD kills me at times? I think, you know, it's kind of irrelevant at this point, so I'm sorry. Are you getting annoyed by the amount of questions I have asked? No, I haven't whatsoever. Thanks for reading your favorite Irish person ever, Craig. And there was a couple of replies. Or Aviram says he's annoyed, and Mario knows. I'm sure I could ask more. Okay. Frozen Sword 14. Is a reason your son copies you because you are so darn sexy to women. You know, that is obviously one thing that you cannot copy, but I would have to say yes. Mega Shroom, what is your favorite game ever? That would be A Thousand Year Door. The real Mario Sonic fan, how sexy am I? You know, I haven't seen you, so I can't rate you. Test your mind. What is your, what's the outro music? It's called Cetus or Cetus by Lensko. In every one of my videos you can find it in the description. Will you play a rare game like Donkey Kong Country, etc.? I'm not really sure. Like, you know, whatever I let's play is either, you know, because it's, you know, a game that I really like, or if I want to tackle another series. But Donkey Kong games don't really attract me as much. Will you play a Metroid game? Sure. What's 9 plus 10? That will be 21. Top's Let's Plays. What are your hopes for E3 2015? Again, late video, I'm really sorry. But they really did fuck up. I mean, I'm only excited for Paper Jam and Star Fox Zero, and the Amiibo, of course. But they really fuck up. They really fucked up. Doctor Who the Fuck. What time was Squeakery18 the most angry? The most angry whenever there was one of his streams, and I invited like 4 other people, and he was like super fucking pissed. Finn Mueller, or Mueller, I have no fucking clue. Would you do a Let's Play on Destiny, Warframe, or Survival? Post-apocalypse is now, PS big fan, thank you. I would never Let's Play any of those, I'm not really sure why. I'm not really attracted to those games. Dustless Yeti 76. How much porn does Bobbery watch? Imagine his computer has broken down like 4 times, and I'm pretty sure it's by the amount of viruses that it has, because he downloads so much porn. So, you know, he has kind of a problem. Horny monster. Or Aviram, yeah, open with us. I don't feel like explaining now. If you want me to explain, so just ask. When will Pikmin 3 be? When will Pikmin 3 Let's Play be? That's gonna be coming up quite soon. I know you say you don't like it, but when you made Blind Let's Play, but I really like it. Can you make a vote for Blind Let's Plays? Of course. And that's just like a. And if you didn't play Pikmin 3, I will appreciate it if this is going to be blind. It will be blind. I haven't played that game. X-Naught has, would you ever LP Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars? You should do it, because then you have LP every Mario RPG. That is a very, very good point. Sure thing, I could Let's Play it in the future, but it would have to be, you know, blind again, because now I don't have like the amount of time that I have whenever I you know, used to for playing games. So yeah, whenever I have the time to do it, that would be, you know, pretty nice. So that's the end of all your questions. I know this has been like a fucking 30, 35 or 40-minute video, but again, thank you. Thank every single one of you for all of your questions. I really enjoyed you know, I really enjoyed making this video. And if you want to see something else like this, whenever I stream, you guys can check it out, and you know, you can ask the questions live. You know, since I have co-commentators, you guys can also ask, and you can ask their opinions. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very, very much for watching once again, and you know, hopefully you enjoyed the first video within the special set of videos for the 3-year anniversary. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow when I'm going to be telling you guys the story behind the name Kaozbender and my story throughout gaming, YouTube, and other sorts of things. So I will see you then.